Hi guys, welcome back to That Thing Guy. Today we're going to discuss Spider-Man 4. Not the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4, but the Marvel Spider-Man 4, MCU Spider-Man 4. Now, I recorded this video like way last week, way before my 30th birthday on Friday there. Yes, I'm 30. Kirsty got me this. It's so cool. I've now got a brand. Yes! There she is. Love it. News broke that Spider-Man 4 is, being made. It's, well, not being made, but it's in the process of, getting it together, getting the story, etc. Obviously, when I say like the news broke, it is a rumour. Like nothing has been confirmed that Spider-Man 4 is happening. It's only speculation going forward, and that's what this video is about. Which is a no-brainer. We know that John Watts, the current director of the Spider-Man trilogy, is going off to do Fantastic Four. So we assumed that Spider-Man 3 into the live-action Spider-Verse, hopefully, will be its last Spider-Man film, the end of his trilogy, the end of his story arc. So I reported this last week, had the video already, it was beautiful, done deal. It since came out in the last few days that a Spider-Man 4 is happening, possibly back-to-back with Spider-Man 3. So Marvel, along with, I'm assuming, John Watts, unless they've already got a new director on board for Spider-Man 4, going forward, are filming Spider-Man 3 and 4 simultaneously, together, back to back. I mean, it's an interesting rumour. I mean, I'm not saying it's not plausible. We do know that Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame were filmed back to back. We know that the Lord of the Rings films and the Hobbit films are famously known for being filmed back to back, with Peter Jackson running from like studio to stage, to all that, you know what I mean? I think we saw one of the behind the scenes videos, I think it was for Lord of the Rings, and it showed you running from like one sound stage to another sound stage to another sound stage. Back to the Future done the same thing with Back to the Future 2 and 3 filming back to back. So it's not like unheard of. It's just, they were known publicly. Everyone knew that they were filming back to back. So to hear that, Marvel are secretly filming Spider-Man 3 and 4 back to back kind of tells me that maybe, possibly, Spider-Man 4 will still have the multiverse storyline, and obviously in it, because we know obviously that WandaVision, Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange 2, Madness in the Multiverse, or in the Multiverse of Madness, I keep getting the title wrong, they're like the kind of 3-part story arc of the multiverse, but there's going to be more to the multiverse, like coming out of those 3 projects. It means that John Watts might be able to do Spider-Man 4, then Fantastic Four, or they have a new director in who's secretly... I don't know. It's a hell of a big secret to keep hidden from fans. There you go. There's a rumour already, so that something's been leaked if it is happening. And it's just a matter of time before, more news comes out. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Marvel could secretly be filming Spider-Man 3 and 4 side by side? I don't know. It's interesting. Right, we know there's a Spider-Man 4 going to happen. Like I said, you're going to milk your new deal for as much as you can get. I remember at one point before the end of Spider-Man 2, before the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, that there was a rumour, a crazy rumour, like, don't get me wrong, this one was like, I didn't want it, I thought, I'm not onto that, it's just too far-fetched. There was a crazy wee rumour that Tom Holland had signed on to, like, I think it was like three or four trilogies, like Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it was going to be like 12 films in total coming out of Spider-Man Far From Home, and the success of that, there was going to be like in total four trilogies, 12 films. A part of me thought, that's ambitious. He would then be, the longest Spider-Man on the big screen. He already is the longest Spider-Man on the screen, because obviously he's had, 3 Spider-Man films, Avengers appearances, Captain America Civil War. He's going to have Spider-Man 4. So he's already like, whoa, well done. Tom Holland is only like, I think he's only still like 23 23, 24. So he could play Spider-Man for another 10 years. You know what I mean? And he'd only be like 34, 35, say. So 10 years, say another 4, 5, 6 films of his own. So it could actually, you know, that rumour could match up. Do you think Spider-Man 4 is happening the same time as Spider-Man 3? Is it too far-fetched to think ahead to like 12 films? Anyway, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment down below what you think, what's your thoughts and views. Thanks again for your continued support. Your likes, your shares, your subscriptions has been fantastic, it really has. I've got big plans for this channel this year through the power of Zoom, because I had plans to get Stephen Dan and you know, other people on, just sit on the couch, just shooting the shit, talk to you guys. It's not happened, obviously. I'm going to try to do something this year. I'm going to try it with the Zoom calls, because that's what me, Steve and Dan are using right now for our podcast of the Old Republic, which is doing really well so far. Star Wars themed podcast, linked in the description below. And yeah, that's it. So, you know, may the force be with you guys, and, you know, long live Spider-Man. Bye guys.